so heroic and lovable Jimmy Saville. The psychic Krenter had recently discovered that Jimmy Saville, whom he greatly admired, was accused of doing terrible things to young girls and women throughout several decades, among other even more nefarious deeds. None of these incidents had ever actually occurred, and Krenter had recently discovered that the evil psychic this Poirot was responsible, altering the minds of the girls and women so they actually believed they took place. This Poirot had been very thorough, altering not just people's minds but recordings of Saville as well, such as Top of the Pops. This Poirot had achieved his goal, and the formerly beloved entertainer was now globally vilified. Krenter also was horrified to discover that the awful, and untrue, allegations against Saville about abusing patients of all ages at his hospitals were true. It just wasn't the real Saville who had done them. This Poirot was a shapeshifter, and had posed as Saville for years so he could indulge his sick fantasies. He had then altered the mind of Saville himself so he would remember working at the hospital when in fact he had been held prisoner and endured horrific mental torture he no longer remembered. This Poirot was truly an evil fiend with no conscience. Unfortunately, Krenter was even more powerful and had easily tracked him down to a hotel. Before this Poirot knew what was happening, Krenter had subdued him with his will. "It was fun," said the unrepentant monster. "I did it because it was fun." After that he didn't say another word, and Krenter made his entire body explode. Then he began the painstaking process of undoing the damage this Poirot had caused. It took months of constantly altering minds and records of Saville's crimes, such as television recordings. After it was done, Krenter was exhausted but delighted when he read about the 50-feet statue being erected in Saville's honor.